have the DJI Goggle version 2, which I call 3. I started this back when they first released, and then I had issues with my printer. So the images that you see are early prototype. You'll have 2 pieces, so you can put easily in an envelope for doing mailing to your customers. We're going to start off with this piece here. Everything's been cut out, all the lights, so you put the sticker over top. Adjust it however you want. You can play around with it multiple times. If it gets stuck to itself, you can just lightly pull on it. Feel your corners out. The material I'm using here is a vinyl. It's a car wrap material. It's bubble free. Very easy to work with. It's quite strong, but it feels flimsy when you're holding it. Typically, my stickers have the laminate on top to protect from scratching. So this install is different from most of the other ones that I've put up. If you make mistakes, you can just peel back. I don't have any nails. And use your thumb. Sometimes you put a little bit of heat. You only need low heat for this. I'm going to go here to the second piece. And you can just lightly put it over top. Place it. Play around with it. You don't really have to pull hard on the sticker. It just pretty much just lays down. If you live in a colder area, your sticker might be a little stiffer than what you see on the video. You can just use a little heat to relax the sticker. Make sure you get all your corners. Push out any bubbles, because it is bubble free. You can do that with your thumb. Go to the centerpiece. Line it up with the black and gray right there, and I left enough material so you have enough material to go left and right in case it's not centered, or you just don't want to fuss with it. There's extra material. The wrap is intended to basically overlap itself, and I aimed for basically a 90% coverage of the entire goggle. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just do a relaxed fit, readjust, move the goggle around to where you're comfortable, and you're going to basically just pull and tag very lightly until you find your sweet spots, your edges, and just start pushing them down again. The video has obviously been sped up quite a bit just so that I can have your attention for 14 minutes. It can be slowed down on YouTube. The tools are very good in case you need to slow it down for your customers. You're also more than welcome to use my video on your sales of whatever you just end up making. Here I have my heat gun, and I'm using low heat just to get corners down that might be troublesome. This piece here is 2. And why I did 2 pieces here is because I didn't personally test if the touchpad would be affected by the sticker. So I gave you an option there. I have seen videos where some people have the sticker over top and it doesn't seem to affect them, but it's there just in case. The little red stick basically will represent a debit card, credit card, anything that doesn't have a sharp edge so you don't scratch up your goggle. For anybody that has purchased my templates in the past, I've basically given permission to use my videos. That way you don't have to spend time trying to make one. For international customers that have used my templates, you can also dub in your own language, and all you got to do is just a voiceover. The files that you get in the zip are Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator. And you can open up Illustrator files in Corel as well. You have your choices for programs to use. The pieces are pretty much straightforward. Just line up the hole. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you will move it around a couple times back and forth until you get that desired fit. The fit is always there. And I'm never really pulling hard on any of these pieces. I'm not stretching them. If I make a mistake, I'm lightly pulling them away. I pretty much made a piece for everything. So you can press with your fingers down, and in your credit card, you can use it to go in between the seams of the goggles. So just pressing it down, and a little bit of heat helps. For those wondering why I'm not printing anymore, my printer went down with printer head issues and then some other issues that were mechanical. Because it's old, the parts are a little more scarce. They're very expensive to purchase. And for a repairman to put them in, he's just going to have a field day. So I kind of got a little upset over that, and took me a long time to get my head straight on seeing what I wanted to do. Laser printing is something that I like doing now, and maybe I'll just do some templates and hopefully help out the print shops out there that want my products. This nose piece here is probably the hardest piece on the whole wrap, but as long as you get this top piece there where it just folds over, the rest you can basically move right or left. You might have to do a couple attempts, but you can just kind of pivot right there on the nose where my thumb is, and you can see that I made a mistake there, so I start moving it around, pulling it back, pushing it towards where I want it to go. So you can see I can pull it back there. And then once I'm happy that it's touching that edge, then I'll do the other side. So with your credit card or non-sharp edge, you can pretty much touch up any areas where you got to tuck in. This is under the nose. I've also got that covered. I did try to make this one piece, but it was just too difficult to put down. I did the antenna here. I don't know if it'll affect the transmission, but I did it anyways in case you guys wanted it. And the little circle between the two eye cups, it's not used. That used to be my logo, but I can't print now, so I didn't discard it from my cut. If you guys got projects for me, I live in Canada. If you want to collaborate and do something else, I'm currently not flying anymore, so I don't really have the I'm not up to date on all the goodies out there. So if there's new goggles or whatnot. And yeah, so if you have an item that you want to get templated up for your shop, send me the item. It could be goggles, it could be chargers, it could be ground remotes for RC racing cars. I do those kind of templates as well. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.